Hello viewers, how are you? Today I'm in the Fukuoka. And Fukuoka is is a very nice place, and I have been living more than 40 years in here. And a lot of the peoples are living in Fukuoka. My Palestinian brothers, we have been studying Kyushu University together more than 40 years. We know each other. And one of my brother, Sami. Sami is also Palestinian. So why today we are here together? Because I want to know that the whole media is broadcasting very negative things about Palestine and about Islam, that we are very, not peaceful. But now we want to give the peaceful message from Fukuoka. Be careful with it. So today I just want to ask first of to introduce yourself. Brother Osman, let's talk about yourself. What's your name and how long you have been in Kyushu?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Osman, and I'm living here in Fukuoka about 20 years. I graduated from Kyushu University, and now I'm working in Kyushu University as a professor of environmental engineering.
Okay, and I will ask Brother Sami, little bit introduction about yourself.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, thank you, brother, for having us today and giving us this opportunity to extend the Palestinian voice to the Muslim audience here in Japan. First of all, I belong to the same village or the same city that Brother Osama comes from, Jabalia. I came to Japan like 6 months later after him. I am now currently living in Saga. I studied in Saga and I worked at Saga University for 6 years. And after that, from 2016, I'm working at a Japanese company that manufactures industrial drying machine. Thank you very much for having us.
Okay, thank you very much. So this is a little bit introduction about my, guest today. So, Brother Osama, I would like to ask you, what is going to happen in your country now? I feel, every day I'm watching the news and the terrible, the visuals are coming to me. Maybe I'm not asleep, and every night I'm praying for your nation. We are the brother and sister here. What's your feeling about? And let's little bit talk. Look at the camera. Please explain your feeling about your family and in your home.
Thank you for your question and your feeling. Actually, first of all, I believe all Pakistani brothers and Pashtun people really and totally understand the Palestinian situation, and they are strongly support and stand with Palestine. There is no doubt about that, I believe. So I don't need to speak too much about Palestine because you are Palestinian by your heart, by your iman. So there is no differences between us and Pakistani people and Jerusalem. Masjid al-Aqsa is belong to all of us, and we have the same right to worship Allah in that masjid and to protect that masjid. So currently, there is many hard situation around Gaza Strip in case, and Israel supporting by United States, Western country, they strongly attack Gaza Strip. Many civilian people, as you know, children, women, they lose their life due to that attack. So Western people, they support Israel, and we really looking for the Muslim people. They are more stronger than the USA by their iman, by the support from Allah, and we expect from you to support strongly Palestine by your dua, praying for Allah to protect and help Palestinian people, and also involved in any events which supporting Palestinian people, like these events this Sunday.
Yes, I would ask you that, Brother Osama, that he's going to make a protest in Tenjin, Kyushu. Every year, last time also we had it in Gaza when they attacked by Israel. We all Muslim community from maybe Pakistan, Bangladesh, because we are the Muslim Ummah. We did it. So I will ask you, how did you organize this event? What motivation gave you to organize it?
Of course, the same motivation as you, brother, because we are same people. We looking for peace to Palestine. We try to push the Japanese people to stand with us and to lead the peace in our area and stop warring and fighting, killing the Palestinian
Muslim. I see. So please announce your date and place to everybody so they can understand.
Yes, the event will be this Sunday, October 22 from 1:30. So please join us. And It will be starting from Agros Fukuoka Park, central part of Tianjin, and then we will move for 2 hours in the Tianjin area. So this is very important, brother. We are here in Japan as a Muslim, following our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu hadith. He said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadihi, fa in lam yastati' fa bilisanihi, fa in lam yastati' fa biqalbihi, wa dhalika ad'afu al-iman." We can do something at least by our heart and by our tongue, following our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's advice. And currently, to tell the truth, when I was in Gaza and we are under fighting, attacking from Israel, we looking for the Ummah. And in that time, when we see the people in Pakistan, Kabul, Cairo, Jakarta, just go for the street, and they said, we are with Palestine, that make us very strong. We feel we are the stronger people in the world because we have a big nation behind us. That's very important now for the people in Gaza Strip to feel they are not alone. The Ummah with them. Even the Ummah cannot do anything, just dua and talk. This is enough now. Because this is social things, this is hard thing, will make them more strong and and become, able to stand with this very hard situation. So please, increase your dua and join any events, even here in Japan or Pakistan, Afghanistan, Indonesia, any Muslim country. Please.
Yes, thank you very much, Brother Osman. This is hearted. I think later I will explain to you in Urdu because time is very short. So I will come to my brother Sami. Brother Sami, let's talk about you. How about your family in Palestine?
First of all, before I talk about my family,
Please.
let me talk about the whole Palestinian issue and what's going right now. I think most of you have accustomed hearing the situation of Israeli soldiers attacking Gaza. And this is not the first time. It was 2008, 2012, 2014, 2019, 2021, and 2022, and 2023. But so you may assume that it is one of the battles that will end soon with the similar results. But brothers, clearly, it is not the same. It's totally different. Now, this battle is the battle between faith and kufr. It's the battle between right and wrong, between iman and kufr. And the preparation and the level, the scale of this battle is unprecedented. The scale of killing, the scale of destruction, the scale of ignorance and negligence to the human rights, the rights of Palestinians in Gaza. As you have listened to the Minister of Defense of Israel, he said we are fighting human animals. We are fighting human animals. They try to dehumanize the Palestinians so that when any one of you, of course not you, but any one of the what is called international society, see these crimes, these massacres, these mass killings of people live, they will say, oh, they are half humans, as were described. They have succeeded in the beginning of showing Hamas as an aggressor, attacking civilians, and even they have adopted the false story. The American President Joe Biden has adopted the false story invented by the Israeli soldiers, claiming that the fighters of Hamas were beheading children. It was announced by Joe Biden, the president. Later on, after this has become a big news, and Israel has taken it as an excuse to attack Gaza, to shed the blood of Gaza people as much as they want, freely, the White House find itself obliged to withdraw this declaration. The White House, yes, indeed, they have withdrawn this declaration. What they said, we don't have enough evidence that this has happened. It is totally baseless. But the impact they wanted it to reach the media, to the public, has already reached. I think most of what is called the civilized nations and the international community believe the story, and they have adopted the narrative by the Israeli soldiers, at least in the Western, and including unfortunately some of the Arab countries. So what is our battle? Brother, this issue is not our issue. I and Brother Sam here. We came here to invite you to share our goal. We are in the same cause. We have the same cause. Defending the right of the oppressed is the mission of the prophets. Defending the right of the oppressed is the mission of the prophets. And this is not any land. It's clearly known as the second land, the Holy Land of Palestine. It has the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the first Qibla of the Muslim, and the second place in the world. It is the birthplace of many of the prophets. It's the place where Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has been ascended in the night of Isra al-Mi'raj. It is our collective duty to stand firm with the Palestinians. So I'm sure your thoughts, your hearts are united in this state. But I'm here just to put some initiatives or some points how to unite our actions so that we can have impact. Now it's clearly seen that Israel is focusing on winning the media battle. Who wins the media battle will win this war. Even if Israel has the power that is enough to invade much beyond Gaza and much beyond the whole Arab countries there, they still believe in the power of the media. A few days ago, there was a demonstration in Shibuya Square in Tokyo. In this demonstration, the ambassador of Israel, besides the ambassador of the United States of America, were sitting together, collecting like 100 people, explaining about the massacres that Palestinian people has done against the innocent Israeli soldiers. Many people were clapping, and this gathering was covered by the media. They are cheating, misleading the public, and they are indeed successful in this. This is why most of the international society see the facts, but they don't believe it. See the facts, but don't believe it. Let me put you in view. Facebook has declared that they have withdrawn like 800,000 posts that supports Palestinians. They were claimed these are false ones, but they were cancelled or withdrawn from Facebook simply because they show the facts. Now the Minister of AI in England, she is filing a suit against Twitter, which is X, that X is not doing enough to omit the Palestinian content. They are not doing enough. They are threatening even Twitter. They are wanting to kill Palestinians while nobody sees. They want you and everybody to get the Israeli story while showing us like terrorists. Now, brothers, winning this battle is very important. As Brother Osama have said, we are planning to make a protest or a demonstration, and I think we are obliged to do so.
Inshallah.
I'm here since 20 years, and I was a follower of the Palestinian news in the Japanese media. 20 years ago, when I was seeing facts reported about the victims or the massacres being committed against Palestinians in Gaza, I was seeing the comments from the Japanese audience and the public. What was very painful is to see that most of the comments comes in support of Israel, support of the criminals, and they are against the victims. Now, Alhamdulillah, I am carefully watching this media. Alhamdulillah, after like 20 years, when you see the comments, at least 50-50. 50 are with us and 50 are with the Israeli side. The 50% who are with the Israeli side, I believe that many of them are ignorant or less educated. They don't have enough education. They were misled by the media. While the people who are in support with the Palestine, they have deep understanding of this issue. What is our mission is, as Brother Osman said, "Man ra'a minkum munkaran." We are remembering the seerah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The first thing that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wants us in remembering his seerah is to follow his path. من رأى منكم منكرا فليغيره بيده فإن لم يستطع فبلسانه فإن لم يستطع فبقلبه وذلك أضعف الإيمان. This is the weakest level of faith, is to change the evil by your tongue or heart. Your tongue here can be utilized to extend the message of Palestinian issue to the audience of Japan. So your presence in this demonstration or protest is very important. While seeing, mashallah, a very united community, very well-established Pakistani community, may Allah preserve this unity amongst us and you, and we expect you to come on time and stay. The number of the participants in this demo, the number of participants in this demonstration will be very indicative. Japanese media is careful about two main things: how many have gathered in this demonstration, and the other one, the statements that should be described or introduced to the media, to be covered by the media, by the way. At the end, we will extend the real situation. We don't need to show that we are, of course, we believe in our heart, because of our iman, we are fighting for right. Okay, even if we are the victims, we have the majority of the suffering. We have more than 2,230 Palestinians were killed. 300 of them were killed last night. 300 Palestinian people were killed last night. I have to keep contact with my family every an hour. In every call I contact them, I expect to hear some bad news, because they are bombing the houses randomly without any information. In the previous attacks, they used to send an alarm, small rocket to the house. Give the people 1, 2, at maximum 10 minutes to evacuate the building. Now, they insist on not sending any sign that we are going to bomb this. They want to kill as much as they can the Palestinian people. They present our blood, the Palestinian blood, as a sacrifice to the Israeli public to make them pleased. They want to please the Israeli public by presenting more of our Palestinian blood. We need to stand together to say no for this, try whatever we can. Inshallah, may Allah help us to do what is good for us. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. MashaAllah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very powerful message from these two Palestinian brothers here. Actually, 10 years ago, I have been in Israel. I went to, with a journalist, going to make a documentary, and I went to this the Golden Temple. I was there and praying there as a Umrah, and at that time, why I was there, because a lot of the Palestinian women and the Jewish women, those who lose their husbands and children, they wanted to peace in Israel. This is, have been living more than 2,000 together. Doesn't happen this kind of this fighting to each other, but somehow because of war, because of this big war, you can say the big powers, they are fighting when two, elephant fight, then mostly the victim is the ants and small animals, get the victims. So this is the problem, that the superpowers are fighting, that we are getting the victim of that, and only the children and women. And we went there, and we have been doing the peace prayer there. So, I belong to one of the Japanese NPOs. They are the women going to Israel, and they asked me to make a azan. They make their own way, Japanese way. So this is our, today again, we want our solidarity with our Palestinian brothers to make a prayer. So the prayer I want to do, to record it, the Japanese way, 1 minute silent, please. We can stand up, 1 minute silent, and after that I give the instruction to Imam, our Sheikh, to make a prayer for Palestinian brothers. So brother, thank you very much to coming to here, and nice message to you. Thank you very much, brother Osama. And later I will put you in Urdu too. Thank you very much here. So let's please stand right up. And please sit this. Please, solidarity. And Imam, please come to talk to the front. Later I will ask you to pray. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Imam, please.
اللهم إنا نحمدك حمد الشاكرين. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد في الأولين في الآخرين في الملأ الأعلى وفي العليين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اتبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم إنا نسألك باسمك الأعظم الذي إذا دعيت به أجبت وإذا سئلت به أعطيت أن تحفظ المسلمين جميعا في فلسطين يا رب العالمين. اللهم احفظهم بحفظك وأيدهم بنصرك يا رب العالمين. اللهم احفظهم حفظا منك يا أرحم الراحمين وأيدهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نستودعك إياهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نستودعك إياهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنا نستودعك إياهم يا رب العالمين. واملأ هذا البلد سلاما يا رب العالمين. اللهم املأه سلاما وحفظا واحفظه بحفظك يا أكرم الأكرمين. وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين.